Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? Is it you? No? It's hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, there'll be... Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? No? Are you the one, then? Aha, I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you feared... Worry not, vessel. 3 days here. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Got anything to spare?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out. At the end of my road.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment. All this worrying's giving me a little back.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Don't look at me that way. I've no need of your pity.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we... You ought not anger the overseer. Let us... I do not understand how 'tis they compel us. There is no arisen among the overseers.
I'll not stick my head where it'll get cut off.
Time for you to get to work.
Ill afford to linger here.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Right.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Our order.
Burns, it does. With every breath.
A job well done. Now the next step... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives!
fundamentals of using a bow are proper distance and careful aim. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for a clever combatant. When delivering target strikes, I would recommend clinging to a
Are you unharmed?
Confine it!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must go. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a Rift Stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermouth. Could it be you were held in the neighbouring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermouth being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, buy the curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not. I found that a blessing. All I know for sure is that it's a beast ever more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look at the dismal state of the village and know. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
pawns are known as Crossers of the Rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, 'tis our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet tooth.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Careful.
On
about ringing my head off. I train the recruits.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Not my kind of place, this.
Well met.
No chance of my being this.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You ought at least rest for the evening. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah. Excellent find.
Hoy there. You seem well. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
We're running low on everything. From provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We ought to have enough supplies to last us a while now.
You have my support.
Hail! You a soldier? We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Ingredients are plenty.
Our number is unconscious.
No harm shall come to you.
I suppose there is such a thing as too much sleep.
That was close.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Indeed, you are correct.
Pity it were the Risen.
My bed calls.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you, arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, pawn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without you. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to come to think of it. Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
This ladder looks sturdy enough.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in... Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? Suppose there's naught else to be done but make for home. What should I do?
Mayhap it's time I went looking for it.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that try them as you like. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Here at the inn, we also offer... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Well chosen, Arisen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could.
I eagerly await the battles to come.
What did I had planned for the morrow?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance.
The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
We'll see each other again. In the meantime, I'll use all I've learned on our
It will
adventure.
be an honor to serve by your side. There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
What should I do? Now, where is that band? Hello again, sir. Did you want something? What? You do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If it seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick...
Ah, well met. Here for... Some fruit roberant, are we? Do come again.
To do. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
It's been a hard day.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Most impressive, Master. Well done, Master.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying...
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come.
Townspeople depend.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it.
'Twas well worth the effort of breaking it.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. The Arisen has been drenched! You have my protection.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
The Arisen has been put to sleep! I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? we have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
What's this? We're trapped.
Why? Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
This brute has quite the temper.
Had we not used their range to our advantage?
No quarrel here. This torrent seems well suited to our purposes, if you ask me.
This could grant us an edge in that. If we use it well.
Must spare no effort against this foe, lest we stumble to bitter defeat.
Understood.
Need he? I'm happy to oblige. Hold on. Stay right there.
I'm saved. Thank you. It is imperative that our foe turn round so it presses its advantage. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together against this thing.
It would seem our foe has lost their vim.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
I shall lead the charge.
What was that sound? Fall back!
We must rally. Panic will only pray to the enemies until it's time we made for the capital. In hope that we will learn to do business.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll...
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins! I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough. Outstanding.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, it would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
Places such as this
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Many thanks. I'll catch that wreck.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Need anything?
Stop by again soon.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies. The longer the journey, the more supplies we'll require.
I knew it to be so.
I smelled it off for a moment there.
Can't help but feel
Suppose I can always run.
What manner of fish?
Someone to talk to.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush. Have at me! I'll gladly take on any foe.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
way to reach it.
Bloody nuisance.
What do ye want?
Idiot. A chest. What harm could there be in having a peek?
If I find any turncoats, I'll gut them myself.
Goblins, master! could look upon this sky for all eternity. If 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble over.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold on. Stay right there. Written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Ah, I just remembered. Is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine.
Oh, pay me no mind. 'Tis one of a servant's many privileges to be entrusted.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick, douse the flames!
Dark here under the trees. I can scarcely see my own feet.
We shall have to be all the more wary, till sunup casts the shadows away.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. My bed, please. And I shan't resist.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We've got goblins!
You're going to regret that.
Ha! Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
What am I supposed to do?
Console.
What should I get up to?
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
That's just what I was thinking. Slim pintails of light. I losing my touch.
Suppose I'm tired. Barely.
Least I have my
I'd kill for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
Here we are.
Let's do 5
don't have enough to deal with. Still too early to set out.
I only polished it this morning.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
Where are you going?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? Welcome, good sir. My service, should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Hope to see you again. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. What's going on?
Can't put a price on peace.
Interested in my wares?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Let us work together to honor...
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. hope to see you again.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Follow me.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Why, thank... I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out...
Go on, have a look.
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
No easy answers here.
Weak meats and ale.
I shall be on top form today. I can see.
Get up to growl. Time for an early
You're not worth my time.
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? Pray, sir, a moment.
I'll go and open the chest. It's a bit much for me. I'd best head home.
If I sleep on my word.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
At once, Master. I cannot fall in prowess. I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Splendid. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Goblins, Master! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Look there. I espy another statue. Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Would anyone care to push? We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Shall we set it rolling? An ox cart.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ambush! Where was the fiend hiding? Risen, are you unharmed? Understood. We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
This is nothing I can't do.
No! Hold fast! We're still in the fight!
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Goblins, master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Now that's a surprise. So close a call offers no solace in victory. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Then I shall remain by your side.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. The arisen has been drenched. We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand. Another encounter? I ill like this. We are already hard-pressed from our previous engagement. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. are in need of healing, allow me. Wait right there. When charged, be sure to avoid open flame. Would you mind coming over here?
You're all out of luck.
The product of heedlessness. Stand firm. You are not alone. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
My hands on you! Boys!
Take that! That was superb, Arisen. Another encounter? I ill like this. We are already hard-pressed from our previous engagement. Over here, if you please.
I'll go and open the chest.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
So this is where you've been.
What say we gather some information?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with this.
What should I do?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of...
Though our paths diverge here,
If we share our strengths, we can begin...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking. To have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
If I might have my say, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for.
Hell, if you've... As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not sue. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet... I'd like to enlist you. I've prepared some explosive casks.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
'Tis as you say.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany me to my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or good? Then let us be on our way.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Shall be ours. A result to be proud of.
Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with.
Then I shall remain by your side. Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Another statue! Aught within me yearns to climb it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Hold here a moment.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearance.
An Arisen?
'Tis uncertain. This one could...
What? Impossible. You...
I'm well aware of how preposterous... If the claim is false, we... All's been arranged.
You watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
An ox cart was meant to meet us. Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
The time of our parting is come. Thank you for everything.
It will be an
Arisen.
honor to serve by your side.
I can't rejoin you now. We've only just parted ways.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard. We have to force out this torrent and do it for our own. It's not how we do this, it's when. I imagine shall finish this! For the Arisen! It's time we made the pact. Don't fall the burn of the Arisen's camp.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
I'll not take that from
Right, now!
Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I could not fault two prowess.
Focus. The battle continues.
Splendid.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding. Vernworth isn't far from here. All right, into the ox cart.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, it would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender. Lest my actions draw suspicion, then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other, are the... Some days past, you can... The people rejoice, yet not all... Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent. The assassination of the... Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. Following that, however, with your Majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further... This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a...
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi!
An ox cart ought to make...
Sir Accardo is in need of our aid. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
It's this way.
What did he say his name was again? The lad's in Vermouth now. Hey, expedition, sword drills. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Stricken with sleep. How troublesome.
On my way.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.